So my Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller has just came. I ordered it yesterday and received it the next, and I got it at a pretty good discount. I think now that with the increase in prices of the consoles and controller, it's about 129 Sing dollar, and I got this for 97. So let's open it up and take a look. So here's the controller. Wow, comes pretty well packaged, I would say. No dents, no nothing, and it's a official Nintendo store on Shopee, and it comes with a local 1-year warranty. So let's open it up and take a look. So the box has a very nice finish feel to it. Not sure is it dust or what, but it has a very nice finish to it. I want to talk a little bit about why I decided to buy this Pro 2 controller. If you watched my previous video or the video in my channel, I have unboxed the 8BitDo Ultimate 2 controller that actually works with the Nintendo Switch 2. But one of the things that I don't really like about like third-party controllers or 8BitDo, the Ultimate 2 controller, is that it doesn't really show the battery level very accurately. So sometimes when I play games, I'm not sure if I need to charge my controller or not. And for 8BitDo controller, the way I'm charging it is to put my controller onto the charging dock, right? So a lot of times I'm not sure if I have enough battery to play like Mario Kart, for example. And I also have tested this controller on the store, like game stores and stuff like that. I would say that the buttons and the shoulder buttons are much softer and easier to press, and I feel that it will be quite beneficial for me if I'm using it to play Mario Kart, because I play Mario Kart competitively, and I feel that having the shoulder button softer and easier to press allows me to input my shoulder buttons much quicker as compared to like the 8BitDo, which is clicky but requires more resistance and more pressure to press in. So yeah, let's get on with the unboxing. I'm sure you're here for the unboxing and stuff like that. I like the packaging so far. I think it's a very simple packaging. It's just the controller and the wire inside. Let me get it out. I had some trouble sliding this out because it was like getting stuck by this area here, but yeah. So let's look at the box behind. So it says it uses NFC connection to connect your controller. So that's NFC is basically like when you're using a credit card and stuff like that. It's basically another sort of like Bluetooth but closer version of Bluetooth. So that's NFC for you. And there's a capture button, the C button which you can use, and the back pedal buttons which you can use. Yeah, so for the third-party Nintendo, third-party 8BitDo controller, you can't use the capture button, you can't do the back pedal buttons. I think it's a fairly simple packaging. This comes with the USB wire, so nothing interesting about that. And this is the controller itself. So something I want to talk about is that the joystick feels really good. It's has a nice amount of resistance to it. Doesn't make a lot of sound. You see, I'm pressing towards the side, there's no sound at all. Very little. Feels very buttery smooth. It's unlike any controller I've used so far. Like I have used the Xbox controller, PlayStation controller, 8BitDo controller. This joystick feels unlike anything I've felt before. It's very buttery smooth, good amount of resistance to it. So the back trigger buttons are similar to like Joy-Cons, where it's like a single click. It's not those like PlayStation or Xbox where you can press all the way. Then for the trigger buttons, it's something that if you play Mario Kart World, you know that you use a lot. Left trigger is for the items, and it's super soft, and the travel distance is very little. So I really like that, so you can like spam your item really quickly to change your items and stuff like that, or for any like fast action games, I think it would be quite useful. And over here, the buttons is slightly popped up for the minus and plus. Feels great to press, there's no sound again. Capture button, home button, yeah, it just feels really good. The D-pad also feels really nice. The controller has a very nice premium feel to it, like a matte finish. And the buttons as well very nice, big. It's slightly bigger than the 8BitDo or your standard controller buttons. I can see, I think there's some manufacturing print. Probably the molding, the plastic has, from a certain angle you can see the plastic. It looks a bit weird, but yeah, the buttons is slightly bigger than your standard controller buttons. It feels really nice to press and not much sound as well. Right joystick same, and you have your back pedal buttons. Over here you also have your 3.5mm jack ports, not jack port, audio port, right? And you have your back trigger buttons. For the 8BitDo ones, the back trigger button is slightly protruding out, like over here it's like popping up a little bit but not much. This one is more ergonomically fitted to the handle. Controller wise, I think it's quite, in terms of the size, it's fairly like your usual size, I would say. Yeah, nothing much to say about it. I think it feels great. I really like the shoulder button. Yeah, for me the shoulder button was one of the big reasons why I bought it alongside with the joystick, especially for like Mario Kart. Competitive wise, I think that having a good joystick and a short travel distance shoulder button is very important, and that's why I decided to go with this, and able to see the battery life, able to have seamless connection, and like all these buttons are usable, and you can also map this button. I think that's really important for me, and that's why I sold my 8BitDo third-party controller and decided to go with this first-party Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. I think the slightly increase in price is worth it for me. Another thing about this controller over the 8BitDo controller is that it comes with HD rumble. So if you are playing an immersive first-party game like Donkey Kong Bonanza, you're playing Zelda or whatever, or even Mario Kart, the HD rumble gives an increased immersion towards the game, right? Even the new Kirby Forgotten Land DLC, right? Using the HD rumble, you can feel more immersed as compared to using a standard 8BitDo third-party controller. The rumble of the controller is, it doesn't feel very precise. It's more like intense and less intense, whereas for the first-party controllers like Nintendo Switch 2 and the Joy-Cons, the rumbles is not that intense, but it's more accurate and more precise, and you really feel like when you are smashing something in Donkey Kong Bonanza, you know exactly what you're smashing, where you're smashing, and how much you're smashing, right? It really feels more immersive with the HD rumble. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and find it insightful, and if you like and want more video like this, subscribe to my channel.